मंत्र।
नमो अरिहंताणं नमो सीतारं नमो आयर्याणं नमो उवचायाणं नमो लोय सवसाहुणं ईशो पंच नमोकारो सर्वपावनाशनो मंगलारं च सव्येशे अवरं हवे मंगलम्.
Good job. Thank you, Tattva. So, Jai Jinan, Mika, Sarthak, and Arush as well. Sorry for a little bit delay on my side. I had one of my systems crashed and I had to restart on another one. So that took me a while to get here. Okay, so as I mentioned, we are going to cover the topic of Navdha Bhakti today. Uh, have you ever heard of this term, Navdha Bhakti, ever? Any of you? Share my screen. हाँ बेटा, किसी ने सुना है नवधा भक्ति क्या होता है? Okay, any guesses? What does the word literal meaning of Navadha Bhakti? Any part of the word that you know of? कोई part पता है आपको? Let's say Navdha, it's made up of two words, first and foremost, right? First is Navdha and second word is Bhakti. है ना? तो अब मुझे बताओ, दोनों वर्ड में से कौन से वर्ड का मतलब आपको पता है? कौन बताएगा? हाँ मीका, गो हेड मीका.
Uh, Bhakti means devotion, right?
Very nice. Bhakti means devotion, right? Perfect. Navdha. Any guesses on Navdha? What do you think Navadha means? Actually, सामने लिखा हुआ है 9 types. 9 types of devotion. है ना? If you pay attention, the answer was actually in front of you. So Navdha means, Nav means 9, and Vadha, it's a conjunct word, so it means 9 types. Okay. So where does this 9 type bhakti comes into the play, or where is its significance? Its significance is not when we are doing bhakti of Siddha Bhagwan or Arihant Bhagwan, but rather Navdha Bhakti is the type of devotion that we have to show. It's a mark of our respect and devotion towards Muni Maharaj, whom we expect to take ahar from us. So, first thing foremost, Muni Maharaj is, if we are giving ahar to Muni Maharaj, we are not doing any, you know, uh, uh, we are not obliging Muni Maharaj. Rather, Muni Maharaj is obliging us. Right? That's how it works. Right? So Muni Maharaj is a pious soul. If we get the opportunity of giving ahar, of serving ahar to Muni Maharaj, it is our pleasure. It's all our good karma. It's a fruition of our good karma, right? So it will give us greatest of the punya karma for the later part of our life. That's why, one thought that everyone should have before they go on to give ahar to Muni Maharaj is, it's not like we are giving ahar, and basically obliging Muni Maharaj. On the contrary, by taking ahar from us, Muni Maharaj is obliging us. By Muni Maharaj, I means the Chaturvid Sangh, right? So you know what are Chaturvid Sangh, right? So Muni, uh, Arika, Shrava, Ellak, and Shullak, right? That these four comprise of the Chaturvid Sangh, the congregation of monks, of Jain monks, है ना? इनमें से अगर कोई भी आपसे आहार लेता है, then they, it's a, basically fruition of your punya, past punya karma, and an opportunity for you to gain more punya karma for your later life. And that's why that thought of humility is the first one that we should have in our heart and mind before we even proceed with the thought of giving ahar to Muni Maharaj. है ना? ठीक है? So with that said, let me play the video and then I will explain the concept, the 9 types of Navdha Bhakti, and it goes in an order. So always be mindful of the order. Okay? So let me do this. So here it goes. Let me Is this the right one? Wait a sec. Yes, this is the right one.
Jai Jain children! Do you know our first Tirthankar Adinath Bhagwan? So, after he took Diksha when Bhagwan Adinath went out for Ahar for the very first time, he did not get Ahar for 6 months. Do you know why? Because at that time, nobody knew the right process of giving Ahar to a sadhu. Some people started offering him gold, silver, etc., while others started to call out Maharajji to come to their house to have food. But our Maharajji...
Yes, beta.
I can only see the.
Oh, you
The-
cannot hear it? Give me a second.
I can only hear it. I cannot see anything.
Oh, you cannot see it. Wait a sec. Why is that? Let's see. I'm trying to share it one more time. Okay, let's see. Can you see it now?
never go to anyone's
Can you see it now?
house just like
Yeah.
that. They are like highly
How
esteemed
about
guests
now?
whom we need to persuade in the right fashion to make them arrive at
You
our
see it
home
now,
for
right?
food, for ahar. And that way, that process of offering ahar to Jain sadhu sadhvi needs to be done with great respect and devotion. 9 ways of showing that respect is called Navda Bhakti. Let's learn about Navda Bhakti in detail. Navda means 9. With these 9 steps, 9 virtues, we pay our respect towards Muniraj and offer them ahar. We should consider ourselves extremely fortunate when Muni Maharaj comes to our house for ahar. It's one of the greatest blessings. This is the reason we should give them ahar with Navda Bhakti. There are 9 processes which we are required to follow while giving ahar. Those are Pratigrahan or Padgahan, Uchchasan, Path Prakshalan, Pujan,
Be mindful of the order,
Namaskar.
okay?
Man Shuddhi, Vachan Shuddhi, Kaya Shuddhi, and Ahar Jal Shuddhi. Our devotion in doing these 9 things while ahar is called Navda Bhakti. Let's understand these one by one. First comes Pratigrahan or Padgahan, which refers to the gestures we make while calling Muni Maharaj for ahar at our place. For this,
So one first and foremost thing, right? What is the first thing, right? Can you give ahar in your normal clothes? Okay, before that, how many of you have given ahar to Muni Maharaj? I remember several of you have, right? Who has the opportunity of giving ahar to Muni Maharaj? किसने दिया है आहार? कोई बताएगा? Raise your hands if you have. Arush, have you given ahar?
I was asking my parents. I was asking my mom.
Okay, I thought you have. Okay, why don't you check? How about you, Mihika and Sarthak?
I have seen them take ahar, but I have not been able to give them yet.
Okay, that's good enough. That at least you have seen, right? So that's good enough. Sarthak, how about you?
I've also seen it.
Okay. Now you must have seen, right? Ki Muni Maharaj, when somebody is giving ahar, first and foremost, one is they are wearing the clothes like we wear clothes while going to temple for Abhishek, right? That is dhoti and dupatta, right? So we don't wear our regular clothes while giving ahar to Muni Maharaj. Second, the ahar for Muni Maharaj is prepared in a very, very pure place, a separate kitchen, or maybe same kitchen but with lot of care and cleaning, right? Maharaj ji follows very strict Jain diet, and that sometimes is called as Sola ka khana, right? So there are these 16 there are these niyams which are to be followed, the disciplines that has to be followed while preparing the food also, है ना? So all that is not even being touched upon or talked about in this video. However, you have to remember that those are like sort of table stakes, right? One, you don't give ahar to Muni Maharaj in your regular clothes. Second, ahar is given, is prepared in a very pure, pious kitchen, and it follows the 16 principle, the 16 ka khana, right? So it follows prashod bolte, it follows a lot of orders and disciplines for preparing even the food. है ना? So the people who are preparing the food, the ingredients that are used to prepare the food, the kitchen where the food is prepared, the type of food that is prepared for Muni Maharaj, all is prepared following a very strict discipline and rules. If somebody is not following the rules, Muni Maharaj will never take an ahar from them, one. And then if then there is a higher chance of they getting antaraya, right? That is an obstruction in their activity of food. And that's why it is very, very important for us to apply extreme care while preparing food for Muni Maharaj. Okay, and that is all before Navadha Bhakti. Navadha Bhakti is just that ritual, that set of bhakti that is done while we are, while we are inviting Muni Maharaj to accept food from us and hosting them. Okay, so before they start their ahar, and after we have made up our mind, after that, after we have prepared our food, in the choka, in that special type of kitchen, after all that is when Navdha Bhakti comes into the play, right? This is basically that process of inviting Muni Maharaj and following these steps before even Muni Maharaj, accept food from us. Okay, so the first one out here is pratigrahan or padgahan. In the colloquial language, in the common language, you would hear the term padgahan. Okay, pratigrahan is more a Sanskrit, old Sanskrit word, but the more popular word in India for it is padgahan. What is the word? Padgahan. Okay, now, so what do we do? Let's go forward with it. Okay.
We hold kalash, shrifal, and other auspicious things in our hands. We should be wearing clean, washed, and untorn clothes which are simple and are not touching the floor. We should be careful not to stand on grass while calling Muni Maharaj for ahar at our place. Whenever we see Muni Maharaj coming towards our side,
so heard that, right? Think of it. Also you don't wear chappals or shoes while giving ahar, for sure, obviously. Also, you don't stand on grass. Can someone tell me why one should not be standing on the grass while giving ahar? Okay, Mihika, I saw her hand raised first. Go ahead, Mihika.
Because there are many small creatures in the grass.
Exactly. The grass itself has life, right? And then there are so many creatures in the grass, right? So why should we cause a violence, a unnecessary violence while we are going to do such a pious activity, right? So no Muni Maharaj will even accept food or even entertain you. Forget about accepting food from you if you are standing on the grass and wanting to give the ahar, right? The most important thing, how do we do padgahan or pratigrahan? This is done by inviting Muni Maharaj. Remember those words that we learned last time when we are addressing Muni Maharaj? The word we use is namostu. The salutation for Muni Maharaj is namostu. What is the word? Namostu. And that's what we say. Oh Swami, namostu, namostu, namostu. 3 times we say that. If a Mataji is coming, is on her, has come out for accepting the ahar. She is on, doing rounds for ahar. Then the word used for them is Hey Mataji, Vandami, Vandami, Vandami. Okay, that's the word that we use. If it is Ellak or Shullak Maharaji or Shullika Mataji for that matter, then we say, Oh Swami, Ichhami, Ichhami, Ichhami. Same thing, right? So if it is Muni Maharaj, it is Namostu. If it is Areka Mataji, it's Vandami. And if it is Shullak Maharaj or Ellak Maharaj or Shullika Mataji, we say Ichhami, Ichhami, Ichhami. So that's what we start with. Okay. Then next thing we say is Atra, Atra, Atra. That's like trying to gain their attention, because usually when choka is done, where these people are standing with their things to offer ahar to Muni Maharaj, look at this picture, right? This is Acharya Vidyasagar ji going on his ahar charya. Look at where his hand is. That gesture is the gesture that is taken by Muni Maharaj only when they are on ahar charya. That is, they are walking with the intent of accepting ahar, right? So we are all humans. Muni Maharaj is also human. So to maintain this life form, we obviously have to take ahar, right? But they only take ahar once a day. You know that, right? And they take the ahar in the hands. Muni Maharaj do not use any fork, knives, or utensils for that matter. No katori, no chammach, no thali. They take ahar. If they accept ahar, they eat out of their hand. That is also a mark of their aparigraha, of the feeling of, of vairagya for that matter. Hai na? So before even that happens, look at this, how Muni Maharaj is walking with his hand on his shoulder, right? His right hand on his shoulder. That is a position marking that Muni Maharaj is on Aharcharya, and we should be offering ahar to Muni Maharaj. And look at the people, how people are standing with their hands, folded, and they are bowing down. While they are doing that, look at this lady. She has some coconut, like, in her hand, maybe on a kalash, and so on and so forth. So people do so many different things, because when Muni Maharaj comes in, they already have taken a vow that I will only accept ahar from somebody, let's say, who has who is standing with utmost humility and has a nariyal, a coconut on a kalash, or somebody who's standing in as a pair, husband wife, and they are standing with 5 almonds each. Right now, think of it. They don't share it with people. People try different things. They try one thing. Muni Maharaj may take a pause. That may give them some hint, and then they try another thing, and so and so forth. I've seen several situations where it was so tricky. Like somebody was standing with 5 almonds, and then actually Muni Maharaj's vow was to whoever is standing with, let's say, 1 almond. So people improvise. They learn from their process, and then they make changes, and then that's how they get selected. Think of it as it's like a impromptu selection process. Just that you don't know what is Muni Maharaj has decided as as the condition, as the precondition for accepting ahar from someone, right? So that's what these people are doing. They are doing, hey Swami, because it is Nagna Digambar Muni who is passing for aharcharya. What they are saying is, hey Swami, namostu, 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 because that is the right salutation for Muni Maharaj. If you don't say the right salutation, they will not even stop, or even pay attention. So salutation is equally important, right? Then what is the next set? It's atra, atra, atra. And everything is said 3 times. You know why 3 times? Because one time a person may do it inadvertently. When you do something 3 times, you are doing it with complete mindfulness. That is the reason why it is always 3 times. You are saying namostu 3 times. You are saying atra 3 times. And then you are saying tisht, tisht, tisht. Means stop, stop, please stop, please stop, please stop. These are all like have to be said in that order. These are all Sanskrit words with the repetition of 3. Okay. Then what is the next say? Man shuddhi, kaya shuddhi, ahar jal shuddhi. I want all of you to say it with me. First say, hey Swami, namostu, namostu, namostu. Bow your hand. Hold your hand, sorry, and with a little bit bow, say, hey Swami, namostu, namostu, namostu. Now say, atra, atra, atra. Then say, tishta, tishta, tishta. Right? What is the next thing? Mana Shuddhi, Kaya Shuddhi, Ahar Jal Shuddhi. What are we saying? We are expressing to Muni Maharaj that, hey, my heart is pure, my body, my actions are pure, and the food and water that I am bringing to you, that I am offering to you, is also Shuddh. Shuddh means pure, right? So I'm taking that resolve and I'm expressing my, um, my conviction of offering him ahar, which has been prepared with the right rules and regulations being followed. Once you say that, if the Muni Maharaj stops, that is a marker that they are accepting your terms and condition. His what he decided is met by you, as like whatever you are standing with, maybe a nariyal in hand, or standing in a pair with coconut, with almonds, or whatever the condition is, right? When they see that condition is met and you have followed the right order, they will take a pause. They will stand in front of you. When they stand in front of you, then what you have to do is you have to circumambulate around him. You have to do 3 pradakshina around him as a group, right? So usually what happens is when choka is done, it's usually done in a group, right? So it's not one person or two-person doing it. It's maybe a family coming together to offer a choka, or a group of people, and so forth, right? So all of them then do pradikshina and then politely request Muni Maharaj to enter the house. So this is the process of Padgahan. Very important, right? The first impression is the last impression, है ना? So इसलिए पडगाहन में अगर आपकी humility express नहीं होती है, if Padgahan is not exhibiting your humility, no Muni Maharaj, no Chaturvid Sangh, member would even accept food from you. Okay? So this is what is very important, right? And as I mentioned, it is our pleasure that Muni Maharaj is accepting food from us. It is not like I am offering an arm to them, or donation to them. If they are accepting my ahar dan, it is my punya karm ka uday, hai na? Okay, so let me keep going.
We should clearly say, Hey Swami, Namostu, Namostu, Namostu. And if it is Mataji coming towards us, then we should clearly say, Hey Mataji, Vandami, Vandami, Vandami. And if any Elak or Shullak Maharaji or Mataji is heading towards us, then we should say, Hey Swami, Ichhami, Ichhami, Ichhami. After this, we would say, Atra, Atra, Atra. Tishtha, 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 which means we are requesting Maharaji or Mataji to stop at our place. Then we would say Man Shuddhi, Vachan Shuddhi, Kay Shuddhi, Ahar Jal Shuddha hai. By saying this, we are informing Maharaji that the Ahar Jal has been prepared with cleanliness and purity. Once Maharaj or Mataji decide to come to our place, they will come and stand in front of us. After this, we would do 3 circles of parikrama of Maharaji, and while doing this, we can chant Namokar mantra. We should also keep in mind that no living thing or jeev gets hurt by our feet. This way, we call our guest with huge respect and request them to enter our place. After this, we request Maharaji to sit on a heightened stool or pata, which is called as Uchchasan.
So what is the next thing? We offer a high pedestal to Muni Maharaj, hai na? Always a heightened stool or a pedestal is offered to Muni Maharaj. Now in this case, can you tell me who is actually taking the ahar? What type of monk are they? What type of Chaturvid Sangh member are they? Can you tell me with their their demeanor, their dressing?
Is it Elak?
Is it Elak? Yes, the answer is Elak, because they are wearing only one cloth, lion cloth. So obviously they are not a Digambar Muni, because Digambar Munis are all naked, or they are men, and they are wearing one lion cloth. So yes, they are Elak, hai na? And Elak can sit and accept the ahar. That's why they are sitting on the pedestal. But remember, Muni Maharaj do not sit while accepting or while eating, while taking the ahar. They stand. and they stand on this Uchchasan, this pata, है ना, जिसको उच्चासन बोलते हैं. ये सेकंड नवधा भक्ति है ना. दिस इज ऑल्सो अ मार्क ऑफ आवर रिस्पेक्ट. वी डोंट गिव देम आहार बाय स्टैंडिंग ऑन द टॉप. ऐसा नहीं होता मैं ऊपर खड़ा हो जाऊं और उनको बोलूं आप नीचे खड़े हो और मैं आपको आहार दे रहा हूं. ऐसा नहीं होता है. वी ऑफर अ हायर स्टैंडिंग टू देम. व्हाई? बिकॉज वी कंसिडर हिम एज हायर टू अस, है ना. They are all पूजनीय for us. We show our reverence to them. And how do we show our reverence? By making them stand on a higher pedestal, at least higher than where we are standing. है ना? Very, very important. This is again an expression of our humility. In each of these Navdha Bhakti, what is expressed is your humility and your devotion. Make sense? Okay. So let's keep going. Did we lose somebody? If not there, okay, we have everyone. Okay, no worries. ठीक है. Next thing. Yes. So Chasan हो गया. So let's go to the next one now.
After this comes Pad Prakshalan, which means washing the feet, in which we keep a big utensil like a plate below the feet of Muni Maharaj and respectfully wash them with pure water. This water is then used as Gandhodak by us by applying it on our forehead. Then,
okay, so this is again very important. Again, as I mentioned, all the Navdha Bhaktis have humility baked into them, right? Now, if somebody washes another person's feet, that is a mark of ultimate devotion and humility, right? We don't do that every time. You forget about that. It is only in Indian culture that even the younger people touch the feet of elder one and seek their blessing. Only in Indian culture, right? I was very amazed when this new guy who recently is, I think, standing for the office of director of FBI, Cash Patel. He was going for his hearing. His parents came, and how he did his expression of humility towards his parents. He actually, after the hearing was done, when he went to meet his parents, he bowed down to them. He's an American guy, very high in office. Very soon he'll be a director of FBI. And think of it, right? How he's showing respect towards his parents, right? That is his expression of humility towards his parents. How did he do that? Like in any other Indian culture, we seek their blessings by doing पाँव धोक. आप सब करते हो ना पाँव धोक अपने पेरेंट्स के? सब करते हो? प्रणीति, सार्थक, तत्व, आरुष, राइट? पेरेंट्स एंड ग्रैंड पेरेंट्स सबके करते हो ना? बस अब सोचो, पेरेंट्स और ग्रैंड पेरेंट्स के तो हम खाली पाँव धोक करते हैं. For Muni Maharaj, we are actually washing his legs. And remember, he never wears the shoes, right? So he is walking anywhere barefoot feet. So at times when you would have this grace of washing his feet, you will notice that his feet are like have a lot of sores and cracks and whatnot, and they are so dirty. And in spite of all that, if you are doing if you have the ultimate devotion of washing their feet, think of it, how many punya karma you would gather just by doing it with the right mindfulness and with the right thoughts. है ना? Not just because I have to do that. I'm doing it because I'm feeling blessed that I have got this opportunity of touching Muni Maharaj and offering him food. है ना? And then, of course, like we go to temple and when we do Abhishek, the water that is collected is used as an Gandhodak, right? It is considered to be one that can take away our bad karma, right? Or reduce the intensity of bad karma. That's how, that again is a mark of our humility and devotion towards Muni Maharaj. है ना? So ये आपका हो गया Pad Prakshalan. Pad in Sanskrit means feet and Prakshalan means washing. So ablution or washing, right? That's the word. So Pad Prakshalan means washing the feet. है ना? तो अब सबसे पहले आपने क्या किया? पड़गाहन किया. पड़गान के बाद उच्चासन किया, उच्चासन के बाद पाद प्रक्षालन किया, है ना. लेट्स कीप गोइंग.
This water is then used as Gandodak by us by applying it on our forehead. Then comes Pujan, in which we do puja of Muni Maharaj with Ashtadravya, in which we praise Muni Maharaj and their qualities.
Look at that. Look at that. Muni Maharaj is still holding his hand on his shoulder. Right? So while we are doing pujan, obviously he's sitting. But when he will take the ahar, he would stand up. ऐसा होता है ना. अब इंपॉर्टेंट चीज, यहाँ जो पूजन हो रहा है, अब आपको लगेगा अरे हम तो एक ह्यूमन बीइंग का पूजन कर रहे हैं, है ना. ऐसा नहीं है. जब आप पंच परमेष्टि का पूजन करते हो तब भी आप मुनि महाराज का पूजन करते हो, राइट. और व्हेन यू आर डूइंग नमोकार मंत्र, you are actually expressing you are bowing down to Acharya, Upadhyaya and Sadhus, isn't it? Right? पहले दो तो हो गए अरिहंत और सिद्ध, जो भगवान है, राइट, जो कि मोक्ष या तो चले गए हैं या ऑलमोस्ट चले गए हैं अरिहंत के केस में. लेकिन उनके अलावा जो तीन रहते हैं नीचे, राइट, नमो अरिहंत, नमो आयर्याणम, नमो उज्जायणम एंड नमो लोए सवसाउणम. In all three of them, our expression is we are doing bowing down to Muni Maharaj, either in Acharya Avastha or in Upadhyaya Avastha or in the Sadhu Avastha. That's exactly what is happening here, है ना. तो इसको ऐसे कोई सोचे अरे भगवान की पूजन होती है, मनुष्य की पूजन थोड़ी होती है, ऐसा नहीं है. मनुष्य की भी पूजन होती है, provided that they have reached that level of tap and sanyam that they have become pujaniya for us, है ना. So definitely we should do pujan of Muni Maharaj also, which is exactly what is done as the fourth step after Pad Prakshalan. And as you can see, this pujan is same as the pujan that is done in temple with Ashtadravya, है ना. जैसे हम अष्टद्रव्य से पूजन करते हैं, सेम वे में यहां पर भी पूजन होती है अष्टद्रव्य लेके. आपको पता है ना अष्टद्रव्य होते हैं, राइट. जल, चंदन, अक्षत, पुष्प, नैवेद्य, दीप, धूप और फल, राइट. ऐसे करके अष्टद्रव्य होता है और फिर नवा होता है जिसमें सबका मिक्स होता है, वैसे करके. तो उस थाली में रहता है और उसी से पूजन होती है. इस पूजन के बाद क्या होता है, लेट्स गो फॉरवर्ड. कोई क्वेश्चन अभी तक? मेकिंग सेंस, राइट? ओके, गुड.
Next comes Namaskar, in which all the people present there for giving ahar to Muni Maharaj join their hands and do Namaskar to the Muni Maharaj by saying Namostu. To Mataji, Vandami is said, while to Alak, Shullak and Shullika, Ichchami is said for doing Namaskar. Then we tell Muni Maharaj that
same thing, right? What did we do first time, right? Jab when we say, Oh Swami, Namostu, 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 same word is used again, right? So if it is in the Namaskar, if it is Muni Maharaj, a Nagna Digambar Muni, we say Namostu. If it is Mataji, Arika Mataji, then we say Vandami. If it is Ellak, Shullak or Shullika Mataji, then we say Ichchami. Right? That is what Namaskar is about. है ना. तो नमस्कार में नमस्ते नहीं बोलते, नमस्कार में वही बोलते हैं what they deserve, which is either Namostu, Vandami or Ichchami. After that, what we say is again a sort of repetition of what we said in the beginning, which is Man Shuddhi, Vachan Shuddhi, Kay Shuddhi and Ahar Jal Shuddhi. We are again expressing our resolve and our commitment that as I am going to offer you the food, in my full cognizance, I have prepared this food with complete purity of my mind, complete purity of my thoughts, complete purity of my actions, and complete purity of the ingredients and the food that I have now made for you. है ना? So that's why we say Man Shuddhi, Vachan Shuddhi, Kay Shuddhi and Ahar Jal Shuddhi again. Okay? So let's see.
conscience or man is pure, carrying no pride, jealousy or any other bad feelings. Our vachan or words are completely pure and without any bad language in it. Then comes the Shuddhi or cleanliness of our body, wherein we say that Ahar has been prepared keeping in mind the cleanliness of our body and clothes. Ahar is completely hygienic and prepared with utmost care and purity, and we have followed all the rules required in its preparations. Water is pure and its source is either from wells or rainwater. With this, we would request Maharaji to leave his mudra and take Ahar from our hands in his hand or Anjali. This way, we show our respect and request Maharaji, with which he leaves the mudra and creates Anjali using his palms to take Ahar. As Muni Maharaj is our guest, we are required to politely request him to take Ahar at our place. This way, Muni Maharaj starts taking Ahar. We have to be very attentive and cautious that the Ahar should not carry any jeev like ant, flies, etc. or any strand of hair which may cause antray or obstacle for Muni Maharaj and prevent him from consuming any food. We should take care that Muni.
Now look at this, right? How is the ahar being offered? Look at this, right? Now you would notice that Nagna Digambar Muni are in this, always take ahar in a standing position, right? Here Acharya Sri Vidyasagar ji is shown as taking ahar. First it's jal, right? Look at this. He is even drinking not from a glass or a cup. He's drinking from his hands, from the Anjali, from this Anjali mudra, which is like, you make a sort of a bowl out of your hand. So that's how, and what are his spoons? Actually, usually Muni Maharaj, they mix everything with their thumbs. That's how they mix their food and then they consume it. Even it's like they use their thumbs as a sort of a makeshift spoon, basically. So look at this. So then the food is offered. Whenever a food is offered, utmost care has to be taken that there is no hair, nothing going in their food, because as soon as they find a hair or any kind of a hard thing in the food, that's an antray. They will stop food right then and there, and that's not good, because think of it, right? Muni Maharaj only take ahar once a day, right? And even that time, if some antray happens, then they will not eat the food that day for sure, and maybe next day also, because they will do a prashchit for it. So that's why we should be very careful that no such antray should happen, because it's not good, right? It may happen because of some mistake, inadvertent mistake, but we should be very, very mindful on ensuring that whatever food, grass we are offering to Muni Maharaj stays pure, and it is of his liking, or his or her liking, for Arika Mataji. Okay, let me keep going.
Muni Maharaj is given ahar as per his health. It should be made sure that there is no crowd at the place of ahar, and Muni Maharaj takes ahar very peacefully. Okay, do you know why it's considered as a very good karma to give ahar to Maharaj or Mataji? Let me give you an example. You know our 16th Tirthankar Shantinath Bhagwan, right? So before he became Bhagwan, 12 births before, he was born as King Shripendra. That time he gave ahar to a Muni Maharaj with Navdha Bhakti, along with his wife Satyabhama. The ahar given by King Shripendra was highly commended and appreciated. This way, Shantinath Bhagwan gave ahar and earned good karma to be born as a human again. And later, he became Bhagwan Shantinath. The same way, Bhagwan Adinath was given ahar by King Shreyansh and his queen. This ahar given by the king and queen got popular even in the heaven. Even Devs from Devlok appreciated the king and queen for their act of giving ahar. If a person is unable to give ahar, then he or she should at least have anumodana or appreciate the one who is giving ahar. You can join your hands and at least imagine that you are giving ahar to Muni Maharaj. The ahar is going on without any obstacle, that is in Nirantarai manner. We earn good karma even by imagining and thinking of giving ahar to Muni Maharaj. This way, all of you should give ahar to Muni Maharaj by learning its process. Jai Jinendra.
Right? So this is very, very, important. No other culture in India has this kind of practice being followed, not even in other denominations of Jains. So it is only in Digambar tradition that such hard, process of ahar is followed, and that's why Navadha Bhakti holds very high prominence. Not everyone even can gather the courage and humility to offer ahar to Muni Maharaj. It's not about resourcefulness. It's also about it's not just about having more money or more time. It's also about having more deeper humble thoughts. That is when you get an opportunity to give ahar. That is what matters, है ना? So, and Navadha Bhakti is all about that expression of humility and humbleness, है ना? Okay, so let me now shift to the next topic, which is the topic of Jain Pujan Vidhi. Okay, we'll do it quickly. I'll play the video and then we'll go from there.
Jai Jinendra kids. Hope you are doing good. Today we're gonna talk about why should we do puja and how should we do it. Everybody wants to become pure and grow spiritually. But how? Let's see how puja can help us. There are 3 parts in the puja. Number 1. Praise the Arihant. If we want to become pure, we need to praise the one who is pure. We contemplate about the pure qualities of Arihant and praise them. Number 2. Accept our sins. We all do bad things during the day, and here we have the opportunity to realize about our sins and contemplate to overcome them. Number 3. Prayer. We pray to become like Arihant and Siddh, to become pure, to become forgiving, compassionate, free from all kind of sufferings, and get rid of cycle of birth and death.
Everyone has a different way to do puja, but feelings behind performing it remains the same.
Today we will tell you how to do pujan. You may continue performing pujan the way your family does or you have been doing at your temple.
For this we need utensils of puja. 1 big kalash, 4 small kalash, 1 small bowl, 1 thona and 2 plates.
And for offering we need jal means water, rice, labang means cloves, small pieces of coconut, whole ripe almonds with shell, dhoop that is incense powder, and chandan meaning sandalwood. We should always worship God after sunrise. We need to take water from well or bore well, then we should filter it and after that heat it. This ensures that there are no living organisms in water for next 6 hours.
In our temple, the Pandit is the one who does that. Now let's start washing our offerings. But before washing, we need to ensure
So,
that the
in India, there are these Pandits, Sevaks at temple who actually do the preparation of the pujan samagri. But in US, we are not that lucky, right? Not everyone is. Some temples do have them, but generally they don't. Like in our temple in Phoenix, we have to prepare the samagri every time, and usually it is a part of the congregation, sometimes kids, sometimes women, sometimes men, who have to prepare the pujan samagri, right? So, it's very important. That's why for us to understand how pujan samagri is even prepared before it gets to your thali, है ना? सो इंडिया जैसा यहाँ पर सब लकी नहीं होते हैं, यहाँ पर अपने को ही करना पड़ता है ना? सो बिकॉज वी हैव टू डू इट आवरसेल्व्स, सो व्हाई नॉट लर्न इट, है ना?
The offerings are free from any tiny little organisms. Now let's start washing the offerings.
First we will wash the utensils.
And it is always washed with lukewarm water, है ना?
Now we will wash the offerings. Now we will take a sandalwood stick and grind it with water. This will form a paste of it. Sandalwood is an aromatic substance and has a lots of medicinal qualities. Now I will collect this grinded sandalwood paste in a small bowl. Now we will divide the rice into two parts. One part of the rice will be colored with yellow sandalwood paste and the other will remain as it is.
Similarly, we will divide small pieces of dry coconuts into two parts, and one half of it should be mixed with sandalwood paste to turn it into yellow color, and other half should be kept white.
Now we will take water in two small kalash and add sandalwood paste in one of them to make its color yellow and the other remains the same.
So, now we are ready with our offerings to offer God while we
तो देखो
worship.
ये थाली है ना, this thali has the ashtadravya. Okay, what I covered earlier when I was covering the pujan navdha bhakti also, है ना, ये ashtadravya होता है. Ashtadravya means 8 type of dravya. Okay, what are the 8 type of dravya or substances? They are out here in the thali. Now they are also representative, है ना. अगर उनका मीनिंग देखोगे तो कुछ अलग होता है. जैसे पुष्प होता है, पुष्प मीन्स तो फ्लावर होता है, बट वी डोंट यूज फ्लावर बिकॉज फ्लावर के साथ बग्स आते हैं, है ना, एंड देन दैट कॉजेस सम वायलेंस. सो इन आवर प्रैक्टिस वी डोंट एक्चुअली यूज पुष्प. नैवेद्य मीन्स a sweet. We don't use sweets. We rather use coconut, which are sort of dormant and do not attract flies and bees and unnecessarily cause violence. है ना? Same way deep. Deep is here the orange nariyal, the dry copra. Why? Because again, दीपक से भी ऐसा होता है कि भाई थोड़ी सी वायलेंस हो सकती है, राइट, बिकॉज कुछ जीव उसके पास आ जाएंगे, यू नो, द स्मॉल bugs and they will get attracted to the light flame and the warmth. So that's why we avoid that also, है ना. Then we have phal could be long or sorry, then there is dhoop, which is like the incense powder, which is used for burning, right? Because we don't burn things, we just put that powder there. And then phal is actually almonds, the whole almond, the almond with shell, है ना, not almond on its own. Almond with shell is what is used here. Okay.
Plain water.
And then of course I forgot about plain water, which is jal, and the chandan water, which was prepared by mixing the paste of sandalwood into the water.
Jal. Kalash with yellow colored water is called chandan.
White rice is called akshat. The yellow rice colored with sandalwood paste is called pushp.
White coconut pieces are called nevedya. Yellow coconut pieces are called deep.
Clove is called dhoop, meaning incense, and the whole ripe almonds are called phal.
Mixing all these offerings together in small quantities is called arg. Arg means invaluable. We offer precious elements to the god. Now we will take another plate. And with the help of sandalwood paste, we will make a crescent.
So this is now they are preparing the thali in which the samagri will be offered. They are not put on the table or chair or on the ground or on the stone pedestal. They are actually put in a thali. So that way, after the puja, we can take it out and dispose of it either by giving it to birds, like that's what we do here, or basically it's all collected and then donated out to people, needy people. I mean, in India now they have started using it as a cattle fodder, like for feeding the cattle, for making feed for cattle. But earlier it was like, disposed of to needy people.
We'll make 3 dots. And below that, a swastik. In the middle of the swastik, there would be 4 dots, just as shown over here.
The crescent-shaped moon along with the dot is symbol of Siddhashila and Siddha God. 3 dots are symbol of Samyak Darshan, Samyak Gyan and Samyak Charitra. Swastik is symbol of 4 forms of lives that are gatis.
Now we will make a swastik on the thona as well as on the kalash. Then we will place the thona on top of the crescent moon and the kalash on either side of the plate.
Now let's start the pujan.
While doing puja, we should be mindful that we just do not read the book but also pray and sing our prayer with pure and pious feelings and with great devotion.
We should worship God and do pujan in the way that we are conversing with Him. While singing the virtues and all the good qualities of God, we will offer pujan offerings one by one to Him. Now we need a book to do puja. You can find PDF of this in description.
Let's start the recitation of Vinay part, where we humbly request God and sing His virtues with great devotion.
After Vinay part, we start with the puja. From Puja Petika, we recite Namokar mantra. We offer pushpa to the god while chanting the mantra.
And after Namokar mantra, we chant the Chattari Dandak.
Now we will offer pushpa while reciting glory of Namokar mantra in Sanskrit. After that, we offer argha by reciting the mantra of 5 Kalyanaks, the 5 Parmeshti mantra, and 1008 names of God. Argha is to be offered after every mantra in it.
Then we do Swasti Vidhan part. While reciting Swasti Vidhi, we take a pledge that we will do puja and worship God and offer pushp.
After that, we do the same. We wish for blessings from Muni Raj that have 64 riddhis that are superpowers. Now we will start with the pujan of Dev Shastra Guru. We start this by singing virtues of Dev Shastra Guru. Before starting pujan, we speak 3 mantras, inviting him to recite.
The best way to learn is by doing it, right? Make it a point to go to temple at least once a week and do
singing the
puja.
virtues of
If you do
Dev
it
Shastra
4 or
Guru,
5 times, then
we
you'll
offer
learn it.
Ashtadravya. We sing one verse and offer the particular offering.
Let's understand the meaning of all 8 elements and why do we offer these to God. With the wish to get rid of our birth, old age and death, we offer Jal.
Sometimes we take birth as human beings, sometimes as Dev, meaning celestial beings, or sometimes as other beings. To end the cycle of life, we offer Chandan.
With the wish to get permanent
So
state
look,
of peace
each
like
dravya has a
Bhagavan,
meaning,
we
deeper
offer
meaning
Akshay.
associated with it.
With the wish to get rid of the cravings for sensory pleasure, we offer pushpa, meaning yellow rice.
With the wish to get free from hunger, we offer Naivedya.
With the wish to end attachment, we offer Deep.
With the wish to destroy all our 8 karms, we offer Dhoop. With the wish to attain moksha, we offer Phal.
Wish to become invaluable like Jinendra Bhagwana, we offer Arg to him.
After this, we sing the Jaymala, in which we recite the virtues of Dev Shastra Guru, and then we offer the Argha.
After that, we recite Samuchay Mahaarg, in which we offer Arg to Panch Parmeshti. For the welfare and peace of all the living beings in this universe and for peace in the world, we recite the Shanti Path.
After that, we recite Namokar mantra 9 times and do Kayotsar.
We Visarjan is last essential part of puja.
After that, we chant Namokar mantra 9 times.
Here we are done with the puja.
And hope you will also do pujan every day. Jai Jinendra!
Hey, Jai Jinendra. Quite fascinating, right? Now, as I was telling in between, while the the video was going on, you cannot learn pujan by watching a video. The best way to learn pujan is by doing the pujan, है ना? So वो सबसे important है. सबसे important क्या है? पूजन करना. और इसके लिए क्या करना पड़ेगा? मंदिर जाना पड़ेगा, देव दर्शन करने पड़ेंगे, है ना? और मंदिर में पूजन करना पड़ेगा. तो make it a point, like at least once a week you should go to temple nearby and do pujan as per our vidhi, as per the vidhi that was explained here, with help of your parents and elders. Once you do it for 4 or 5 times, then you will appreciate it more and understand it and learn for life. है ना? तो इसलिए अभी आपके पास टाइम है, अभी आप छोटे हो, राइट? यू डोंट हैव अदर कंपीटिंग प्रायोरिटीज. You should make it a point to go to temple at least once a week. Ideally, तो in India, people go to temple every day, but यहाँ पर मुश्किल होता है कई बार, है ना? तो at least once a week तो जाना चाहिए. Make sense? Make sense? Okay. So with that, let's do Jinwani Stuti and we'll end the class. Okay. जावाणी के ज्ञान से सूझे लोकालोक, ते वाणी मस्तक धरूं सदा देहूं धोक. हे जिनवाणी भारती माँ तो है जपूं दिन रैन, जो तेरी शरणा गए माँ सो पावे सुख चैन. उत्तम क्षमा बच्चों, मिच्छामि दुक्कडम. Okay, I'm sorry I got a bit late. I got distracted with my other MacBook crashing, so I got delayed. But I'm so sorry for that. Okay, Uttam Shama. Bye.
Uttam Shama, Jai Jinan.
Jai Jinan, beta.
Bye, Jai Jinendra.
Jai Jinan.